Certainly disappointed with the loss. Have a great respect for how hard Michigan plays, and the theme coming into the game was you can't beat a Michigan team if you aren't ready to compete with effort at the highest level. And I'm not sure that we were ready to compete at the highest level to start the game. And we really challenged them to pick up their intensity and pick up their defensive pressure. And we found a rhythm at one point later in the first half. And despite a sluggish start, I thought with effort, we really played hard. We talked about how important it was to sustain it in that first 4 minutes of the second half. And we didn't get them to miss a shot until almost 9 minutes into the second half. They made their first 8 shots of the second half and essentially took over control of the tempo of the game and control of the game. And so we're really disappointed with the start of each half, first half and second half tonight. And we talked about how hard that team worked. And I'm not sure if we were fatigued from how hard we had to work in the first half when we were unable to sustain that. But there's no doubt that we struggled in the start of both halves. We couldn't get shots to fall again from the perimeter in the second half. That's multiple games in a row now that we struggled to shoot in the second half from the perimeter, but we were nearly 50% inside the arc. We just we needed to supplement that with some of the made baskets outside, and we came up short tonight. And so we got a quick turnaround and turn around now and get ready for an Illinois team who's been on a bye week and has had all week to prepare, getting ready for us.
2 home games coming in tonight. 2 home games left. You've said numerous times that you think you're probably 1 or 2 wins away from really sealing a trip to the postseason, whatever tournament that may be. I feel like this was a missed opportunity you want to on your home floor tonight with a quality winning season.
You know, absolutely. You know, we understand how hard it is to win on the road in conference play. We would really like this team as a young team and a team that's ahead of schedule and exceeded expectations this year to really be rewarded. I'd love to send out this senior class with a postseason bid, and we don't know if we've quite secured it yet, despite the 17 wins. And so we knew this week is a very big week, and we don't talk a lot about it with the team, but the coaching staff knows that it's a big week. And it's a team that is very much like us. They're in their second year, new coach. They have a lot of first-year players or players that didn't contribute a great deal last year now playing. And so our makeups are a lot of the same. So there's a lot of pride out there right now on who's building their program. And one of the things that we both are trying to build our programs on is being the hard-working team. And so that was kind of a point of emphasis tonight, was who was going to be the hard-working team. And I thought we were terrific in the second part of the first half and how hard we worked, but we weren't able to sustain that.
Coach, shooting percentage in the second half seemed to be a killer. Went from shooting good clip to 1 of 13 from 3-point land. What was so difficult about the second half?
Well, like I said, we've done that now a couple games in a row, and I got to figure that out. We are getting some shots that are wide open, and we missed a wide open layup. We've missed some tough shots, but we've missed some open threes. And again, we were nearly 50% inside the arc tonight, and that's in the second half, and that's with a wide open missed layup. And so you will take that as a coach, 50% inside the arc. It's the 1 for 13 that concerns you. So we'll analyze it and see if we're getting shots that we're capable of making. The other thing that I always look at is, are we putting them in position in practice when they're fatigued in shooting drills? And as a coach, you always critique yourself. We're struggling as we get fatigued to shoot the basketball. Do we need to be fatigued more in practice in shooting drills and try to challenge them to shoot the ball well when we're fatigued. And that's the hard part as a coach, because at this time of the year, it's a long year. It's a long year for freshmen, and you're trying to save some legs for the game. So it's not always easy to fatigue them in practice and then go into shooting drills. And that's the balance that we have to figure out to try to get some of this corrected.
Your three guards were, I think, a combined 6 for 28. Just, I guess, the way you guys play, how much is that hurt your game like this?
I just tried to figure it out. I'm not very good at math, but I think it's 22%. What you tell me if that is going to win a lot of Big Ten games, but we asked them to do a lot. We asked them to make some tough shots, so it wasn't a great night shooting the ball.
Tabitha played the most minutes in quite a while for season high 22. Did you decide to play her before the game a lot, or was it more just she got in a rhythm?
She got in a rhythm tonight. I thought she was confident, and she was hunting for shots. And I really liked Tabitha's mindset to really hunt for shots here late in the season and not be afraid to miss. Sometimes kids are afraid to miss. That's why they miss. And Tabitha has been really aggressive offensively in the last few games. And I thought she deserved tonight to play minutes. And thought, offensively, I thought she was giving us something. And so we rolled with her longer. And again, Lindsay Lycum has had a really good year, really good coming off the bench. So we got good minutes between that position. We scored 26 points from our power forward position tonight. But again, I can't wait to get everybody rolling again on the same night. Some nights we get the guards rolling, we don't get anything out of the post. Some nights we get the wings going and we don't get anything, And so I'm waiting for us to step back up and have a really good game in all our positions and have a fun night like that.